Yes. Uh, Number two, meaning of mind. Yes. If you ask any academic about spinal cord or the brain, we answer uh, spinal cord is the reflex action center, and the brain is the center of or sensory perception center. Um, yes, um, actually, it's not biology here, biology lesson. So we talk just um, some terms um, which are uh, relative to our object. First, the brain is an organ center of the nervous system responsible for complex sensory perception, motor control, endurance regulation. The brain has three main parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. We'll not identify all of them, just as I said, as I mentioned, just some terms who is relevant to or connected to our object. Cerebrum. Cerebrum is a yes is an organ who is responsible of sensory perception. So do receiving the efferent transmission or transmission input from the five senses and send the efferent transmission output to the muscle. If you see here example how it works, if you see the example, if you see the fire, your eye will send sensory input to your brain. Sensory input it is an efferent transmission will get a path on the sensory neuron reach to your mind. Here, this photo, they say it's spiral cord. Yes, spiral cord actually, and the brain have both of them have the same um, the same path. So it doesn't matter if there is here spinal cord or brain. Yes, and then your brain process the input, the sensory input, and then give a decision as a motor output to your muscle, and you will run and escape from the fire, or you will get something to help other. Yes, so there is a receptor, your eye, and there is a receiver or effector is your muscle. Okay, your brain we send efferent transmission through the motor neuron. Yes, yes, it is work as we said, as we explained just now. Now we will identify cognitive mind and rational mind. Cognitive mind is the quality of sensory perception, whom the cerebrum could do it mentality conscious. So cognitive mind, it is not an organ, it's a quality or state of sensory perception. Rational mind also, it's or is not an organ, it's a quality of real perception. So sensory perception, cognitive mind, and the quality of real perception, rational mind, whom the heart could do it mentality, by other word, subconscious. Yes. Two examples, or one in yes, two or one examples. Yes, we have a brain and we have cognitive mind and rational mind. Rational mind in our heart, cognitive mind in our brain. Okay. If you ask yourself, if all the animals have a brain, why we are responsible to stand in front of Allah to be judgment or to be judged in the afterlife? Why the animals will not stand in front of Allah to be responsible? Because if we feed the cat on Saturday, Sunday no, on Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. So could the cat recognize that it will or she will feed every 2 days, or 1 day on, 1 day off the next week? By other words, if we feed the cat on Sunday, on Saturday, Monday and Wednesday this week, so the next week, could the cat recognize that she will feed every 2 days? The answer is no. Why? Because the cat could connect two items together, times and place. Why? Because animal has not programmed to connect the soul and the brain to reach a rational mind in the heart. Therefore, Allah will not ask animal in the Judgment Day. But you have instinct, and you have this program which work between your soul and mind, between your soul, mind, and heart. Yes. Now, the difference between the cognitive mind and rational mind. Cognitive mind, as we mentioned before, it is a quality take place in your brain. Rational mind, it's a quality take place in your heart. Cognitive mind, it is the basic condition to reach the rational mind. Rational mind, it's a purpose of your existence to reach. What does that mean? Purpose of your existence, that's mean Allah create you to worship, to reach Him. How? When you reach Him, you will reach a rational mind. So the purpose of your creation or existence is to reach Allah, to reach a rational mind. Okay. And here in the Surah to Ibrahim, notice here this example. So when the night covered him with darkness, Abraham saw a star. He said, "This is my Lord." But when it said, he said, I doesn't like that those that disappear. In this story in the Quran, Abraham argue with some people, with his some people who worship the star. So when Abraham sees the star, he said, "Look at the star. The star is my Lord." He Abraham knows or knew that it is not it was not his Lord, but he want, but he yes, but he wanted to, but he wanted to yes, but he wanted to get them step by step to reach rational mind, from the cognitive mind to the rational mind. Cognitive mind, when he said, "Oh, it's my Lord," but when it's set up or it's said, he said, "Oh, Allah couldn't disappear, couldn't anything sit or hidden, couldn't anything be hidden of Him." So I doesn't like those that disappear, because Allah or our Lord couldn't disappear. Must be, He should see everything every time. Okay, but he wanted, yes, he wanted them to ranging. He wanted to ranging them to reach rational mind. Okay, this is the first. The difference between also the cognitive mind and rational mind. Ability to understand quickly and clearly, and this smartness. Ability, rational mind, ability to perform what you are learned, action or acting right. Example, may you have two kids, one kid is smart, very smart, but with bad conduct, and the other kid or other child, he is not smart enough, but he talk and act rightly. So that's mean ability to perform what you are learned. It something um, doesn't connect it to your to be very smart. No, doesn't need to be very smart. It's to put go or put uh, issues in the right place. But ability to understand it quickly and clearly may some person or may one person will be very intelligent, very smart. Tell example, when you see one scientist, he is very smart. He has strong ability to analyze information, to meditation, reflection, and build result after result. But if you take aside closely to hear or to his life, social life, may you will notice that he could put right issue in the right place. Why? Because he has not rational mind. He could reach the rational mind, but the cognitive mind is very advanced. Um, yes, or very developed, but unfortunately he could reach rational mind. Okay, three, quality of understanding plays in cognitive mind, quality of knowledge in the rational mind. Um, ability to analyze and meditate or reflection, positive and negative, and that's mean intelligent, allowing just good reflection to choose between soul and the brain to do right, puring soul. So rational mind allow just good reflection to choose between soul and mind and the brain to do right. Cognitive mind, ability to reach the truth, partly based on what you feel. Listen, reach to the truth partly, not completely, because it based on what you feel. Ability to reach the truth completely based on what Revelation says. That's why, therefore, you could reach the truth completely. Perform what the soul decided or before what rational mind decided. That's cognitive mind. Sometimes, if you don't reach rational mind, so your soul will decide. But if you reach the rational mind, so the rational mind will decide. But both of way, both ways, um, rational cognitive mind will perform the decision. Yes, he will send, as we mentioned before, he will send um, the, the motors or the output to the muscle through the neurons, motor neurons. Yes. So Soul decided, but rational mind order the cognitive mind. What he say? He will say, rational mind say, cognitive mind, just do as I say. Just do as I say. Okay. And therefore, uh, some philosopher sometimes call called soul as mind, and and sometimes they called soul as heart. Why? When the person reach the rational mind, so the soul will follow the heart, follow the rational mind. So the soul and the heart will be as one, as one thing. But if you doesn't, or if you don't reach the rational mind, so your soul and your mind will be as one. Yes. Could it get angel inspiration? This cognitive mind, rational mind could get angel inspiration. Listen, it's very important thing. If you follow the revelation, Allah revelation, so Allah will support you by angel inspiration. Where? In your rational mind. But if you don't follow Allah revelation, so cognitive mind will not get angel inspiration. Yes. Manage and process what your sense taken. That includes sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. And this cognitive mind, as we mentioned before, we mentioned that manage your personality and behavior. We called it as subconscious. We called it here as manage cognitive mind as conscious and subconscious.